Good morning. The struggle is real. Not much of a morning person. Trish P. from Reconditioning at CFB Trenton. I am here to teach you Power Hour today, which is speed, agility, and quickness. Teaching, not something I usually do, is reconditioning, and speed, agility, and quickness, not something that I have. Today we're going to focus on a little bit of vertical power. So we're going to get higher since I have tall ceilings but not a lot of space. Now, I really have no vertical power. So this is more amply named Patansky Girls Can't Jump. The one and only time in my life when I successfully jumped and had vertical power was way back when I was a rugby player and I played second row. I was a lock, but that jump involved people lifting me by the shorts and giving me a really pretty extreme wedgie. So I'm happy that this vertical power doesn't have that. But you know, during the pandemic, it might be satisfying to hit somebody, so rugby seems pretty good. It's a fine balance here. During rugby is also when I sustained my first concussion. Now, if you are a coach, an athlete, or a parent of an athlete, there's something coming into legislation in Ontario, I believe it's July 1st, called Rowan's Law, and it's concussion legislation. Things are changing, and things are changing very much for the better. So if you are a coach, an athlete, or a parent of an athlete, I highly recommend you look into it. Our sports coordinator, Carolyn, is going to have an interview with a concussion expert on Friday. I highly recommend tuning in. The way that we treat people with concussions now is very different from the way that we treated people with concussions way back when I was a rugby player. So tune in on Friday to Carolyn's interview for concussion management so that you can learn a lot of the important steps that we're now taking to make sure that people stay healthy. All right, it is now 7 o'clock, so I can get started. I'm Trish P., Trenton Reconditioning Department. I am here to teach you Power Hour this morning, which is focusing on speed, agility, and quickness. And today we are focusing on vertical. In the description of the video, you will find a preamble and a questionnaire. The CSEP Get Active questionnaire gives you an idea as to whether you are healthy and prepared to start exercise. All exercise comes with some risks. In participating in this video, we assume that you are taking on those risks and you are healthy to do so. For today, all that you need is a yoga mat, grab your water, and turn up your tunes, because otherwise you're stuck with my voice for 45 minutes, and it's not good after the first 45 seconds, so grab some music. I'm going to go through our demos, then I'll get into a warm-up, and then we'll get going through the exercise. Today is divided into 3 circuits. Our first circuit is a forward step, side step, and power push-up. Both of our steps have a jump involved. So what those are going to look like for you are setting your base. You're going to step forward, jump up, land, step back. You're going to do 5 each leg. Now, if you're uncomfortable jumping from one foot, you can step forward, set, and jump. But if you are comfortable jumping from one foot, step forward, jump, and land. When you land in any of the exercises today, you're going to make sure that you're cushioning the landing. So what that means is you're going to land on the ball of the foot, everything comes down. So toes hit, you roll back onto the heels, knees cushion, hips cushion. You're going to hear things shaking in the cabinet that's next to you. You're sitting next to my bar. I'm going to try to minimize that noise. That's going to be a good indication that I'm keeping everything cushioned in any of my jump lands. Your second exercise is a side step with a jump. This one we're going to come to the side, set, jump. Side, set, jump. Okay? 5 times each side. And then our power push-up, I'm going to give you a couple options. If it is within your practice and is not going to destroy your shoulders, you can work on a plyo push-up, either from the floor or from a box. Plyo push-up, you're going to come down, little hop. Option 1. I'm not going to demonstrate from the floor because I will destroy my shoulders. Option 2, a power push-up, coming down, up, lifting one hand. And option 3 is coming down, fast up, slow down, power up. Okay? Now I might not demonstrate the fast up very well, but it is freakishly early in the morning for me, and I'm more of a moderately speeded individual than a speed individual. That's our first circuit. We're going to go through it 3 times, 5 reps for each. All right, then for our second circuit, we have 2 jacks, 2 split jump. Okay, so what that's going to look like is 2 jumping jacks. 1, 2, feet are together, split forward, pop up, split forward, pop up, and then back to 2 jacks. Now, if you don't like that much impact, you can take your jacks to a non-impact variety and take it to a lunge instead. Less impact on your body. If you're coming back from an injury, really great options. Exercise 2 is a burpee side shuffle. So you're going to drop down to your burpee, come down, big jump, land, 2 shuffles, okay, back and forth 6 times. Then we have a 180 lateral bound. So for your 180 lateral bound, you're going to set your positioning, hips are back. We're going to throw the arms up to land in the opposite direction. Big bound to the opposite side. Repeat. All right? Back and forth, again, 6 times. And your last exercise in this set is a push-up with a step out. The step out is actually with the hand. So, we are going to come from nice and wide, down, up, down, up. 6 times each side. So 12 altogether. You can do this from the knees, you can do this from a coffee table, you can do this from a couch. Whatever works best for you. Our last exercises are for our core. 2 exercises, sets of 10. Exercise 1 is either a full jack, where you're coming from full extension, arms out, legs out, to tap the toes, or you can do a toe tap. Legs up, tap the toes. Exercise 2 is runner's crunch. So you're going to start, legs extended, arms at 90. We're going to lift the feet just off the floor, and then opposite arm and leg coming up. And with that leg coming up, pull that toe in as well. We want to get into that habit. In the end, we are more likely to be runners than we are to be ballerinas, so we don't need to point the toes. All right, we are going to get started with our warm-up, and then I'll bring us through the full exercise set. If you have any questions, you can type them in. I will do my best to answer them between sets. Because this is speed and agility, we are taking longer rest periods. You always time your rest to match what activity you're doing. All right? But for now, I'm going to take off my glasses to get us through the warm-up. So get your music started, and we'll get going. You can meet me at your yoga mat for a warm-up. We'll get started with some mobility-based stuff, and then we'll move on to warming up the feet, warming up the plyo type stuff. All right, so I'm just going to have you start in hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and you're going to arch up and down. Dropping your head as you arch your back up, lifting your head as you arch your back down. Then you're going to tuck your toes, push back to downward dog, hips nice and high, dropping your chest towards your thighs, and you're just going to walk your heels a little bit, building tension in the hamstrings and the calves. Good. From here, we're going to step the right foot outside the right hand, open, close, and back, and switch left foot, open, close, and back. We're going to do 3 each side, so 2 more. One more each side. Last one. Good. Drop the knees back down. We're going to come on up to standing. Big inhale up. We're going to do an inchworm forward. Exhale forward. Walk the arms out. Drop down, up, and push back. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Walk yourself out. Down and up. Walk back. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Last one. Walk yourself out. Down, up, push yourself back. Inhale yourself up. Done with inchworms. Now let's find 10 squats, making sure that as you're squatting, your hips are going back and you're maintaining that neutral spine, all right? 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. We're going to do 10 jumping jacks to warm up that lateral movement. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Find that nice braced position, and we're going to do 10 tiny hops, just coming off the ground a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now 10 hops in and out, just little movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Last bit of warm up. We're going to find our single leg stance. 5 hops one foot, 5 hops the other. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. All right, I am definitely warm, so I'm going to assume that you are as well. Grab a little drink of water, and we'll get into the body of the circuit. All right, our first circuit is that forward step with a jump, our side step with a jump, and our power push-up. Let's get ready. We're going to go through 3 sets of 5 each side. All right, so remembering with this one, first exercise is that step forward and up to land. Hopefully your up is more than mine. All right, ready? We're going to do 5 one side, 5 the other side. Let's get ready. Find that nice positioning. Hips are back, everything's braced, and let's go. Once you've done 5 one side, switch it over to the other. Good. Once you've done your 5, we're going to move on to that side step to a jump. So we're coming side, 2 feet down, big explosive jump. This one we'll do back and forth between the 2 sides. Ready? Let's go, 5 each side. Once you've done your 5 each side, we're going to work on our power push-up. Remember, for your power push-up, you can either come from a bench, from a couch, from the floor, to add a little bit of plyometric. You can come to the floor, slow down, fast up, Or you can come to the floor, lifting one hand as you come up through each push-up. And for these options, you can always drop the knees. All right? Let's come on down. And it's only 5, but make them really strong. Ready? Let's go. And rest. Grab a drink, short rest, then we're going to come back for the second round. In the second round, as well as landing softly, I want you to think about where your knees are landing. So with every jump, your knees should land over your feet. At no point should they be coming in. Okay? So really think about using your hips to absorb some force and pushing those knees out. All right, coming back, that forward step with the jump. Let's get ready. We're doing 5 one side, then 5 the other. Five one side, then 5 the other. Good. Once you've done 5 each side, we're going to come to that lateral step. This one is a 2-foot jump, nice and high. Ready? Get into that lowered position. Hips are back so that you're ready to spring into movement. Ready? Let's go. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Once you've done your 5 each side, making your way to the floor for your version of the power push-up. Getting ready. 5 times. Lots of power into it. Let's go. Nicely done, guys. That's round 2. We have one more round of these ones, then we'll move on to the second set of exercises. Grab a little drink in between, short break, and then we'll get started. All right. Let's find our spots. We're coming back, forward step with a jump, side step with a jump, and a power push-up. Now the reason that we're doing steps with a jump is because in sport, very rarely are we standing very still. So we want to try to incorporate that movement into our exercise. All right, 5 times right, then 5 times left. Step forward, spring up. Ready? Let's go. Five one side, then 5 the other. Good. Once you've done your 5 each side, we're coming into that lateral step, 2-foot jump. Setting yourself up, hips back, nice athletic stance. Step out, jump. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once you've done your 5 each side, come on down for your power push-up, whichever version is working for you. 5 times. Set yourself up, and let's go. Once you've done your 5, take a little rest, grab a little water. Try to catch your breath. All right, our second set of exercises is made up of the 2 jacks, 2 split squats, burpee side shuffle, 180 jump with a lateral bound, and a push-up with step out. We're going to do 3 sets of 6 repetitions, but we are going to take some breaks in between. All right, I'll go over the exercises as we're working through them and give you any modifications that you need. All right. Our first exercise is 2 jacks, 2 split jump. So jacks, standard jumping jacks, 1, 2. Our split jumps, 1, separate the feet together, opposite leg together. Okay, 6 times through those. Are we ready? I'm ready. Let's go. 2 jacks, 2 split squats. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Last one. 6. Nice job. Little rest, I'll explain the next exercise. Burpee side shuffle. So, standard burpee, drop down, push up, jump in, 2 shuffles to the side, 1, 2, repeat. 6 all together, not 6 each direction. Ready? Let's go. Last burpee. Good job. With the burpees, you can jump, you can stay planted, depending on how much impact you want in the exercise. Next exercise, lateral bound with a 180 jump. Finding your position. I want you to remember to switch directions of turning. So we'll start turning to the left, second jump to the right. 6 altogether, not 6 individually. It's going to be a jump, bound, jump, bound. All right? Let's go. Good. Six altogether. Last exercise, push up, step out. So starting plank position, we're gonna step out wide and in. 6 each side. Ready? Let's go. Once you're done your 6 each side, take a little break, grab a little water, catch your breath. That was round 1. We have 2 more rounds to go. Now remember, if you want to take the low impact option, I gave it to you at the start, but for the jacks, you can step out to the side, lunge forward. For the burpees, you can always step back instead of jumping back and in. The 180, pivot, and a push-up, you can make it a little bit easier by dropping the knees. Try to land as softly and quietly as you can, and just do your best. Count for yourselves, because everybody moves at a different pace, and I often forget to count, as I hear may be an issue within PSP. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. All right. Get ready for a second set, find your position, and we'll get going. Two jacks, 2 split jumps. Every time our feet are coming back to center. All right, ready? Let's go. 2 jacks. 2 split jumps. Good job. Moving on to our burpee side shuffle. 1 burpee, 2 shuffles. Let's get ourselves ready. Let's get ourselves set. And let's go. Once you've done your 6, short break. Then it's our 180 jump, lateral bound. Always trying to remember to alternate which direction you're turning. Let's set up our position. 6 total, not each side. Hips back, nice athletic stance. Let's go. Six all together, not 6 each side. All right, last exercise here. For this set, push up with a step out, setting up in your nice plank position, getting ready, and let's go. Stepping out wide. Push back in. Push back in. 6 each side of these ones. And again, once you've completed your 6 each side, take a little break. We have one more round of these. Then we're going to come to our core exercises. And then we'll be done. But later on today at 2:30, I will be teaching a yoga class that you are all welcome to join. Back here, live on Facebook. All right, last round, best round. Make this one count. Let's set ourselves up. 2 jacks, 2 split jumps. Meeting in that center position every time. Ready? Let's go. 6. Exercise 2, our burpee side shuffle. 1 burpee, 2 shuffles. High impact, jump up. Low impact, walk those feet in. Over you go. Ready? Let's go. 6 all together. Do your 6, little rest. Then it's our 180 jump, lateral bound. Set those hips back. Nice athletic position. Rotating. Which shoulder leads you into your turn? All right, let's get ready. Let's get set. Let's go. Once you've done your 6, let's set up our push-up. Last round of push-ups. Stepping out with each one. You can do it from the knees. You can do it from a coffee table, whatever works for you. Setting up your plank. Ready? Let's go. 6 each side. Nice job. Take a little drink, take a little rest. We have our abs left to go, and then a quick stretch. Set up your yoga mat. For best results, choose a yoga mat that has sloths on it. Makes all exercise better. Now we're going to go for 3 sets of 10. Remember our first exercise, option 1, toe tap. Option 2, full jack. Are you ready? Let's find our positioning. For the full jack, everything's extended. Arms out, legs out. Getting ready. Getting set. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Exercise 2 is our runner's crunch. You're going to set up elbows 90 degrees to the body, legs extended, and lifting opposite arm and leg. Ready? 10 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. That's set 1. We have 2 more sets to go. Short rest in between. Let's find our positioning. Fully extended or feet up, whichever option you're taking, for our 10 jacks or 10 toe touches. Let's get ourselves ready. Let's get ourselves set. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Pull those elbows into the sides, 90 degrees, and 10 runner's crunches. Remember, you're pulling that toe in towards yourself as you're pulling that knee in as well. We're creating that triple flexion as we pull in. Ready? 10 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Round 2, complete. We have 1 more set to go. Short rest, and we'll finish it off. All right, let's get this done. Find your position for either your jacks or your toe touches, whichever option you're taking. Either legs up or full body extension. 10 times. Let's get ourselves ready. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull those elbows into the sides, and we're going to finish off with our runner's crunch. Opposite arm and leg coming in, keeping those feet floating. Getting ready, getting set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, you made it through the circuit. Grab a drink. And we're going to finish off with some stretching. If you're leaving me now, make sure that you stretch on your own. Make sure that you cool down. Make sure that you get some fluids and that you nourish your body. But I highly recommend sticking around for a quick stretch. All right, let's start with one leg out to the front, sitting up nice and tall. Now, instead of rounding forward, I want you to think about pulling that hip back, pulling that toe back towards yourself, and dropping your chest, keeping a nice flat back. That should stretch the hamstring just as much as if you were to actually reach for your toes. Good. Let's switch sides. Pull that hip back, pull that toe back, and drop the chest. Good. Let's find our figure 4 stretch. So laying back, let's cross the right foot over the left knee, and you're going to hug that into the body. And let's switch that over, crossing the left foot over the right knee, hugging that in. Releasing from there. Let's come on up to kneeling. You can roll the yoga mat, fold double or triple under your knee if you need to take off a little bit of pressure. Come to a half kneeling position. You're going to rock forward to bring tension through the front of that trail hip. Lift that arm up and over. And let's switch that over. Opposite foot forward, rock forward, tension through the front of the trail hip, lifting up and over. Good. Hands behind the back to pull the chest open, looking up over one shoulder. And then up over the other shoulder. Very good. All right, now that we all know that Patansky girls cannot jump, I'll call it a day. Have a wonderful day. If you feel like joining me for yoga, 2:30 this afternoon, make sure that you grab your tunes. Typically for yoga, I play 90s dance mix or 90s hip hop, but it is entirely up to you. Ciao, be good.